Well, welcome to Third Eye Champagne. I'm Kirsten Langston, author and intuitive, and you are watching a Third Eye Champagne. What you're about to witness is a previously unreleased video that I did directly after Trump was inaugurated in January of 2025. This video was previously released to members and patrons only. I am now releasing it to you today. If you want more content like this, you're missing a lot of stuff if you're not a member or a patron. You can go to patreon.com/Kirsten Langston or thirdeyechampagne.com. Sign up for $11 a month. There are higher tiers where you get more perks, but the bare minimum is $11 and you get all sorts of stuff like this all the time. This video is mostly predictions on what Trump is going to do while he's in office and what the Democrats are going to do or are not going to do to stop him. I am unable to go live today, so I have released this video for you guys instead. To my members and my patrons, I know you have seen this one before, and hopefully you don't mind refreshing yourself. Now that we are 7 months into this new administration, I think it's helpful to look back and look at the discussion we were having in January and the predictions that were made in January. I will be with you live next Thursday, 4 p.m. PDT on YouTube and with members. I look forward to seeing you. I'm really sorry I couldn't make it today, but please, please, please do enjoy this video. Don't forget to shoot me a thumbs up. And please also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Tell me your thoughts and feelings about what's going on, how you're feeling. Feel free to vent in the comments about all things Trumpian. I do love you. I do adore you. I am, as always, your biggest cheerleader. Please enjoy this video. So what I want to come out of these Trump videos, it's not salacious. It's not scandalous. I can't laugh at this guy anymore. I think it's folly to laugh at him. It's sometimes we need it, don't get me wrong, but I as somebody with a platform, I will laugh at him in private. We may make jokes about him here, but I'm not going to do whole videos about what a fuck up he is. It's just, it's too, it makes him look better than he actually is, in my opinion. So, okay, we got the money here. Got the banks here. So far, so good. Huh. Oh, Kingy. Yeah, the money's safe. The money is safe for now. I mean, as far as women go, they're not going to take our money. Economy is going to go off a fucking cliff. Any particular things the guides say that are precursors to... Ooh, that's a good question, Susan. That's a good question. What do you guys have for me? First thing the guides, they're like, yeah, those... they're like, yeah, those antibiotics are making you a little weird. That's the first thing they're saying to me. Thank you. So the first thing they're showing me is absolute chaos. I mean chaos, where they're like, we're doing this now, we're doing that now, we're doing this now, we're doing that now. They're going to make a bunch of threats, really big, big, big threats. And then it's sort of like, nobody knows what's going on. It's like, wait, can they do that? Wait, have they done that? Oh, are they? Be very careful with, you know, social media and like rumors and shit. And like, oh, now it's this, now it's that. Like, be real careful. You're going to want some really good trusted sources that don't just say shit on social media, you know, that they're saying that things are vetted. Because it's like, they're going to be making these threats and then it's like, oh, it's implemented. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it's in the courts. But okay, if it's in the courts, is it still implemented? Oh, maybe. Like, it's weird. They start making all these crazy threats. Just wild. Just you name it. You name it. Oh, I'm jailing Kamala Harris, you know, like shit like that. I'm prosecuting Joe Biden. But then it's not just political figures. It comes down to our thing. Oh, we're gonna make it so that you have to buy Bitcoin. You know, weird shit. Just bizarre fucking threats. They want shock and awe, 100%. And it's already starting, and the media is already jumping. That's why I'm saying I am here to keep y'all sane and chill and grounded, and we're gonna get through this shit. We are gonna get through it. Don't think that 26 is a guarantee. Don't think that 28 is a guarantee. Don't think that if he dies, it will be better, or it will all go away. Okay, we're in it. And I'm going to say this. We have to, in my opinion, I don't know that this is my psychic opinion, but this is my personal opinion. We have to let them go for it. We have to let them crash the economy. We don't have to let them hurt other people. They're going to anyway. But as far as, crashing the economy, taking away ACA, all of that shit, until they run their fucking course and people know how fucking stupid and awful they are, they're just going to persist. And people will be like, yeah, it's fine. And I hate to say that. I fucking hate it. That's my personal opinion. That's not my psychic opinion. I truly believe it has to get so bad that every single person, it's like bread lines, and people are going, they're trying to take away my guns. They've got the National Guard posted up in these cities, blah, 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 blah. It has to be really bad so that people get it. It's the only way some people wake up. And I know I hate to say that. I hate to say it, but I think that if we just have a series of cock-ups like we did in 2016 through, and he still managed to do so much damage, even though he was a fuck-up. But 2016 through 2020, it was like he didn't do enough damage. He didn't, even with a fucking pandemic, even when he killed 1 million people, it wasn't enough damage. People were still too comfortable. People have to be made extremely uncomfortable to realize that this guy and his whole fucking crew is just bullshit. And even then, some of them won't. Some of them will go down with the ship, Jim Jones style. So, I will tell you everything that I see. I may not always be right, but I will give you the most sound advice I possibly can. So the first thing the guides are showing me is chaos. Just, it's this. No, it's just years upon years of chaos. They're saying it's 2016 through 2020 times 1 million. It's insane. And there's all these rumors flying around. And it's so oh fuck, they're really talking. They're saying out of this chaos will come the plan. You'll be shown the plan out of the chaos. The chaos is not the plan. Okay, they're really talking. The chaos is not the plan. The plan, it's like making dust, and when the dust clears, you start to see these, an outline of a building, being built. So the plan will be shown, because the plan, what they're telling you is only step one of the plan. There is a whole plan here. This is not to say that they will complete this plan by any means. But their actions will start to show you what they're trying to achieve long term. What they're really trying to achieve long term. And they're saying it's not just Trump. It's all these people. These people are driving the bus. Yes, it's Putin. It's other world leaders. Anybody can get in this guy's ear. And everybody around him is for sale. He's for sale. Musk is for sale. Thiel is for sale. They're all for sale. Vance is for sale. The guides are saying it truly is an evil agenda. That's the exact term they're using for me. Evil. It truly is an evil agenda. And it's going to be so yeah, okay, good, thank you. So I'm giving the right advice. It's going to be different for everybody. It's going to be different for everybody. Everybody's going to have a different experience with this. Some people may not even notice. Some people may just go, "Oh, is that happening? Oh, is that, my life hasn't changed. Nothing is different for me." Other people are going to be like, "That's it. Bottom line, can't do it. I've hit it. I gotta go somewhere. I gotta get out of here." Like I said, Portugal, you can get a 90-day tourist visa. That's it. It's like $2,000. You just fucking go over there. 90 days. At least it's 90 days. And the true plan is, it's a full-on fascist takeover. That's it, period. It truly is. They want to run the country. It's narcissism, it's ego, it's, guides are saying a desire for doom. A desire for doom. I think it is a literal death cult. Yeah. Evil agenda. This is not to say that's what they're gonna do, but that's the goal. And they're all insane. They're like sociopaths. They don't care if they hurt people. They enjoy it. And the guides are saying it is about money, it is about the banks, it is about trying to implement Bitcoin and shit like that, 100%. And oh my god, and they want free range to do whatever they want with AI. So these tech people, the guides are like, it's all AI. They want free range to do weird shit with AI and planting them in people and all sorts of shit. Like Elon Musk has really like evil scientist ideas and like ones that don't work. You know what I mean? Like ones that you're like, bro, that's not a thing that we do to people. You know, like there's no way that's gonna fucking work. So a lot of this is money driven and tech driven. They want free range to do whatever they want with the tech, whatever they want. Experiment however they want. And the guides are saying they're going to gain a lot of control. But it's protracted. It's a lot of control and it's protracted. And then ooh, interesting. And then there's a fork in the road. And it's like the US could go one way or another. I wonder if this is the 28 election. It'll be years of cleanup. Things won't begin to feel normal until around 2035, between 35 and 40. It's immense cleanup. But there's a fork in the road where it's like, oh, you can rescue yourselves again. It filters out through the globe, and then it's like, well, the U.S. is over here. This is funny because I've always been pissed myself, like, oh, world police, we need to stay out of people's business. But while the U.S. is over here burning to the fucking ground, it's going to give these other countries leave to do some fucked up shit. China, Russia, you're sorry, you're gonna have things happening because of this. Other things become destabilized. You're also going to see a lot. There's going to be, it filters into Europe and the UK in that it becomes more polarized over there. I'm wondering if Bannon et al. Are going to start setting their sights there now that they've burned down over here. But it becomes more polarized. And then, but you see more people like, no, we're not going down that road. They lived through Nazi occupations. They're not fucking doing it. Americans are not the brightest. No offense to my fellow Americans. But like, you know, they don't have the context. People in Europe have the fucking context. So the whole world just being taken over by sociopaths for a while? No, not really. But the destabilization filters out. It filters out. It's a dark time period. Globally, politically speaking, it is. It's just not the best. We're not living through sunshine and lollipops, unfortunately. So that's not to say that you won't still have a good life. You know what I mean? And this is the wildest thing. So I see it for myself. I'm going, okay, I'm still seeing good things come my way, even with this backdrop of all this terrible stuff happening. And good things are going to come your way too. You know, he's going to have a lot of trouble targeting the immigrants the way he says that he is. But I still say, even if you're a naturalized citizen, talk to a lawyer. Talk to a lawyer, talk to a lawyer, talk to a lawyer, talk to a lawyer. It really depends on, because I'm kind of looking, okay, how bad is it going to get? I mean, it's going to get bad. It's not great. It's not great. It really depends on how much Americans push back, quite frankly. Quite frankly, he's going to tank the economy, and like I don't think there's any way to stop it. I don't. He's going to install all his loyalists, so he's going to be able to do that. Everybody, the whole thing. Oh, we're going to appoint this. I see a lot of Congress people rolling over. Like, to the point where we're like, are you guys in on it? Like, are you motherfuckers in on this? What do you, like, not just Republicans, but Democrats too. Like, oh, I voted for this person. I voted for RFK Jr., but I didn't vote for, whoever the fuck. Pete Hedgebeth or whatever the fuck his name is. No, I mean the economy. I don't mean the stock market. I mean the economy. Is there anyone truly good in government? No, I don't think so. I think very few people are really good in government. AOC, Bernie, Biden's pretty good. He's still like a career politician, but he did a lot of good stuff. Like I said, I'm very, very surprised by Biden. You're safer in a blue state, period. Y'all need to move to a blue state, move to a damn blue state. You think the two-party system's going to die? It very well may. It very well may. I say it again, it's a calm before the storm. So, like, look at your budget, cut what you need to cut, get your little plan ready. I have my little plan ready. It's not I'm not going crazy over here. I have my little plan in case I hit my bottom line. Okay, I can't stay here anymore. If he cuts a bunch of shit, my mom can't afford to live here anymore, we're gonna have to leave. Got into a big fight with my brother. He called me a coward. He was like, you can't talk about leaving. It's so cowardly, and blah, 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 blah. And he's like, you're supposed to stay and fight. And I told him, I said, look, I can do what I need to do from not inside America, number one. But number two, because I am a woman, I am not the German hiding the Jews in the basement. I am the Jews in the basement. Simply because I'm a woman. Yes, I'm a woman in a blue state. I'm a white woman. I got it fucking lucky. But I'm still a woman, and they're still coming for us. And I'm a Dem woman, and I'm an outspoken woman, and I'm a witch. They're fucking coming. He didn't really get it. White cis male. White cis male, God love him. I love him to pieces. But he didn't really get it. He was like, what? No. And I'm like, yeah, dude, they fucking hate us. They hate us. No one guaranteed the big shift was for good. So, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be at the very least, Trump is here in the cards. 4 years of shit. Just shit. They're going to trash everything they can. Any level of protection that anybody has, anywhere, they will trash it. I mean, they're at heart, they're fucking eugenicists. Just, I think what they may not be able to touch right now is Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, and ACA. I think that those are things that they are going to have a hard time. That's kind of like, their own constituents are like, pried out of my cold dead hands. You think COVID was the test that we failed? Interesting. So I'm asking, okay, what do we have for Trump here? What's going on? It's all money. Right now, it's all money. It's all money. It is his number one plan right now is to destabilize the economy and do it real fast. You think we're going to have a bird flu pandemic? Well, look. Let's look. Let's take a peek. Listen, if worst comes to worst, I will meet every single one of you in Estonia, okay? We'll have the Third Eye Champagne condos, apartments. Americans looking to move abroad, please check DAFT, USA Netherlands visa for digital nomads and entrepreneurs. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Maria. All right, let's look and see if bird flu is going to be it's not going to be a pandemic. I think it's going to be an endemic. I don't think it's going to be a pandemic, but let's see. Again, if you're joining us late, I do apologize for being spacey and lackluster. I'm on fucking antibiotics. Any more assassination attempts on the horizon? Ooh. Okay. I mean, it is showing me problems here, disaster here as far as bird flu stuff goes. I do have the tower, but right now it's contained. Pandemic, I'm looking for the world card. I'm not getting it. It does show me bird flu is on the move. That is here. It does show me it's a significant problem. That is also here. But right now, I'm not getting, I'll do one more spread. You know, I'm not getting that world card. So I don't think it's going to reach enough people that it would be an actual pandemic. Do I fully believe Trump won fair and square? I do not, and I'll tell you why. Because every single spread, and we looked at this for once a week for months. How many months straight? 4 months straight, maybe more than that. And every time he's getting the guilty card, he's getting the sneaky card, and Kamala's got the devil on her and she can't see it. Every single time. But I think, and I know people are like, Starlink, it's Starlink. As far as I know, there's no evidence linking anything to Starlink. What I suspect happened is that through voter purges and throwing out votes and propaganda like you wouldn't believe, this man managed to cheat his way to a win. I don't think Elon was in there changing votes. I don't. But I think they got enough votes thrown out. And enough voters that weren't counted. Enough voters that weren't, I do not believe that because they would have left a digital trail. They would have. If they're in there electronically changing votes, like we would have known. We would have known. But I do think, I just because of those cards, honestly, if it were not for the cards, I would be like, I don't know. When I look at it, I just see that he won. Like when I look at it away from cards, I'm like, okay, show me. I just see that he won. But I think he used dirty tactics to get there. I do. What is wrong with Democrats? I know. All right, bird flu. No, I don't see a pandemic. We'll look at it right now. I'll look at cards. We'll see. We'll look at his cards. We'll see if he won fair and square. No world card. No, I don't see a pandemic. But people, it affects. I mean, people are getting sick from it now. I think people too get sick. I think there's some people that get sick with it for sure. But end cards right now are fine. End cards are like, nah, y'all are fine. So I think it becomes, it's touring around the world. It's doing its thing. It's getting some people sick, but because I have the transmission card here, so it's like it's being passed around. And I know, like, it's 2 people now, as far as I know, have tested positive for it. And from what I understand, it never able to jump into people, or it always was? I don't know. Yeah, let's look at Harris. We'll look at Harris while we're here. So do me a favor, don't put it in the chat. But any of these little videos that I'm doing, or this video, or any live streams, things you want me to look at for those Q&Ds, that are important, that you want information on, put them not in the chat, but put them in the comments, either on Patreon or thirdeychampagne.com, wherever you are. Don't email me with them, because I'll get too many emails. But put them in the comments, and I'll make a little list, and I'll do some Q&Ds that way. Where are you, Trump? Moved here in July. You've had, a bunch of paranormal stuff. Oh, wow. Do you think it's somebody you know? Trying to find Trumpy. There he is. Nope, that's not him. There he is. All right, let's see if he cheated. Gonna need another Ludens. I got the naughty ass Ludens. Need that red number 40. I was using these all natural ones that I really like. Did not coat my throat enough. Okay. Let's see if he cheated. I've never heard of Strepsils. Never heard of it. One more shuffle. Whoa. Yeah, I think you got a ghosty in your house. We did talk about Gates, yeah. A lot of this shit, like I said, it's going to be shock and awe. I mean, they're going to be threatening crazy shit. That's what the guys, chaos. They're going to be threatening chaos. They're going to be, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do that. Most of the shit they're not going to be able to implement. It takes years to implement stuff like that. So, if they gain a foothold and it's like, okay, it's fascism, like for real, it's no more elections, this is your guy, then I think, wellness camps would be a credible threat. He's gonna build these, detention camps. But the guides are like, they're never, that whole thing is going to be half-assed. Unfortunately, some people are going to got 100%. But that whole thing, oh, I'm going to round them all up, put them in the camps, get rid of them, it's all half-assed. The whole thing is half-assed. Unfortunately, it's enough to get some people, but they're showing me like, yeah, these things, I'm going to do this camp, blah, blah, blah. It's like, they're half full. Guides are telling me that cybersecurity is a thing. Who is this guy? There he is again. This guy, it's gotta be Musk, showing up again in the fucking cards on this election. Guides are telling me that we do need to be really careful with cybersecurity. They're going to be spying on fucking everybody. Like, even dumb fucks like me. Like, people that don't matter. They're going to be spying on a bunch of fucking people. Are we safe to post leftist stuff on Reddit? Yeah, for now. For now, yeah. Yeah, the guys are like, yes, voices must be heard, dissent must be shown. So yeah, they're like post, yes. Okay, so question, did Trump steal the election? Well, here's the devil again. Here's the guilty card and the celebration card at the root of the reading. Here's this guy showing his face again when it comes to the election. And here's the illusion delusion card. So I would say, yeah, one way or another, I mean, this guy took it. But again, I don't think you're going to find it. I think they purged voters. I think they got a bunch of votes that they got thrown out. And just this massive propaganda machine. It's weird, these people. I've never seen anything like it. RFK's like, Trump's such a piece of shit, blah, 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 blah. And then the next thing you know, he's kissing his ass and eating McDonald's. Oh, I was wrong about Trump. He's a great man, wonderful man. It's like he walks in the door and he's like, oh, this guy's fucking great. Like, what the fuck? We're going to have a nice long talk with Bobby. Who? Mom was pissed. She goes, Bobby Kennedy called that election wrong on election night. She's pissed. But they don't always know the future. Yeah, Bobby, get your shit together. All right, let's look at Harris and see what she's doing. I'm sorry, I know, I'm just like, I'm so bleh. Sorry. I feel it was better to show up and be blah than not show up at all. So. Thanks, James. I'm doing my best. Hey, you guys know something which is very interesting. It's like we always assume, well, I don't, because I see the back end, but I think people always assume it's like mostly women and like a few queer dudes. We have a whole subset, can I just tell you? There's a whole bunch of lurking cis men on here. A ton of lurking cis men. So hello, lurkers. I love you. You love the scarf. Thank you. I usually can't wear chartreuse because it makes me look like I'm going to vomit. But for some reason, this one works. What will they do to people in the public eye that criticize them? They're just going to try to fucking cancel them. More or less. Like, they just embarrass them, cancel them, demonize them, make them clowns. Nothing crazy just yet. How do you get rid of the ghost in the house? Ooh. Have you tried a pendulum, Connie? Have you tried to ask the, pendulum and see what's there? I would just clear it. I would try a pendulum clearing or just ask it to leave. That's usually what I do. I just say, listen, you're making a ruckus. Can you please leave? Whoa, look at these cards for Harris. My God. I'm going to show them to you. Oh my God, the guy is here again. Holy shit. Can't talk too loud because it's like my throat's going to collapse on me. I'll be damned. Okay. Wait. You got to see this shit. All right, look at this. Look at that. Okay, so here's Harris. There she is. Trump comes out right on top of her with the wand. I mean, my God. And then look who's at the bottom of this guy again. Right there with the victory card. And then over here. Oop, wrong way. Over here. There we go. Where am I? There I am. And then we have the death card. And she's carrying the burden. I mean, these are some wild-ass cards for her, dude. These are some wild-ass cards. So, I'll tell you what. Up a little higher there, buddy. Maybe? Yes? Sure, why not? Trump's being fucked in the ass by Musk. Carl, we love you. Can I just tell you? You're so loved here. Yeah, she's bound under the death card and carrying the burden. But she believes he won. Look at this. She got the peace of mind card. I don't know if this is now crooked. She's got the peace of mind card. She's like, whatever, put it behind me and past it. She's moving on. Which is wild. So let's see. I'm curious. Let's see how these Dems in general are going to fight this guy. And then I actually want to look at Republicans and see if they're going to do anything. Dems are wet wipes. Agreed. So I was looking, Housecape, very interesting, some article I came across where somebody was comparing Trump stuff to the Tories being in power for 14 years and how they basically had to run the country into the ground before they were going to let, anybody was going to vote Labor again. And they're comparing it to Trump taking over and saying, it's got to be the same thing. It's got to be the same thing. Yeah, the Liz Truss budget. Yep. They fully called out the Liz Truss budget in this article. It's a very good article. I can't remember where I read it, unfortunately. All right, so let's see if Dems are going to do anything. See what they got. Let's see what they got. What plan they got. Guides are telling me it's going to be individual states too. So like, you know, Newsom, strong governor. Like the governors, especially in blue states, are going to be really key. I'm gonna have to go soon. My throat's like, oh, shut up, Kirsten, stop talking. Okay, so we have the emperor. All right, but it didn't show up in the spread, which I don't love. Like it's over here. Like ba 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 ba. Let's see what they're gonna do. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, now this is interesting. They seem as a whole to understand it's a different ball game. So they are here, which I find very interesting. They are walking away from where they were. Now this is interesting. So they're going towards the Ace of Cups. Very interesting. All right. They understand there's volatility coming. Okay, good. Whoa. They're still stuck in the election. Holy shit. Okay, so as a whole, these cards are wild. As a whole, they have not gotten past this. Yeah, dazed and confused. Yeah, they're still sitting here in this. 7 of Pentacles. They're not moving. They're still like, what? Election? What? Like they haven't moved on quickly enough. But they understand it. So they're walking away from the past. They're walking towards something new. They're ready to shoulder the burden. But I'll put another spread down and see what they're up to here. Let's see. Are they just gonna roll over for Trump? I think is. No, I don't think they're investigating the election. I think they just, as a collective, haven't been able to get past that they lost. Let's look. Let's look and see. We'll look and see if they're investigating it. I'll see what those cards are. I want to do one more spread on Dems, and then I'll look at that. Gobsmacked. Yep, Dems are gobsmacked. 100%. All right, let's see. Are they going to protect people? They're going to be fighting. They're going to be some fighting bitches. Oh, got a jumper. Nope. Well, no. No. Oh, they're taking this hard. Shit. Oh, shit. No. No. Oh, my God. Oh, my fuck. Oh, my God. So I'm asking, right, are they going to be the emperor? Are they going to fucking, just be like, nope, fuck you, just done, right? No, no, no. Look at this. They're like, let us be friends. They want to play friends. They want to play friends. They're either not going to do anything or they're going to do very mild things. They're not going to do anything differently than they've done in the past, even though they know they're going into something new and they're abandoning some mechanism for sure. But whatever they're abandoning, it's not them going to be super tough. It's not here. They don't have it here. They have is this. Like the 10 swords in the back. They're just like, oh, whoopsie. Like they're just going to roll over and play dead. These cocksuckers. They still think it's compromise time. I swear to you. I swear to God. Why won't God blow up the sun? Yeah, they do need AOC energy. Did you see her post today about Nancy Mace? That fucking see you next Tuesday? Did you see that post? She was like, listen, nobody likes her. She straight up said nobody likes her. Her own colleagues can't stand her. I'll do one more spread. I'm trying to drum up something here. Like, come on, Dems, give me something. And it's like, Kingy has to go potty. The joys of being a psychic. He's not telling me he has to go potty. He's not scratching at the door, but I know he has to go potty. No. See, they know they're in new territory, so they know it. They know it. Like, the death card is here, so there you are. The death card is here, so they know it. They 100% know it. Yeah, they are packing the cords, and that's true. I agree with you. I'm very happy that they're doing that shit. No, devil. They're not going to see shit until it's too late. No, dude, I see nothing from them. Peace of mind. They know it, so they know they've got to do something different, and yet it's not implemented. And again, I'm talking as a collective body. So you may have individual people that are doing good stuff, but as a collective body, they do not have the right vibe right now. Nancy Pelosi, who I hate. Everybody got mad at me. Everybody mad. Oh, how can you talk shit about Pelosi? I fucking can't stand her. I think they're just deer in headlights. That's what I think. I think they are totally deer in headlights. Pelosi totally is a cutthroat bitch. That's real. The corporate media has framed progressives as crazy for years, so people keep voting for neo-libs, and now this is what we get. Sorry, I am pissed. No, be pissed, Lisa. This is a safe space for being pissed. Pelosi about Biden. What about when Pelosi wouldn't impeach Trump? Everybody's mad at me, but you know what? Fuck her. Back in the day when I was like, that fucking bitch Pelosi was like, no, she's wonderful. She's playing 3D chess. She wasn't. She was just being I don't know what she was doing. I don't know who team she on. I do not know. All right, so let's see if Republicans just roll over for the guy. Who knows? Maybe they'll pleasantly surprise us. Starmer purged the left in labor and he's losing popularity. Really interesting. AOC and Bernie are considered fringe by the media, but their constituents keep reelecting them. Yeah, I don't think they're fringe. I did say a long time ago that some Dems were protecting the orange one. Wow, he kicked out a left wing. Wow. Oh, I think it's going to be years before the Tories get power back. You're in Tennessee, and heritage Christian communities are starting to move there. Which blue states are good to move to? I think it depends on the individual. That's something where I would actually, if you're really thinking about moving, get an email reading from me. They're not expensive. Like, they're not expensive. It's $40 a question. And all you do is say, okay, Kirsten, I'm thinking of going to, I don't know, New York or California, Washington or Oregon, whatever. Which one's the best one for me to go to? That's what I would recommend if you're truly, truly thinking about moving. I think any blue state is going to be good. I feel like California is going to be a big, big, safe space. No, you're right. They're going to kiss the ring. Not just. See, Dems are giving me deer in headlights, but the Republicans are like, well, let's look. Let's be besties. Let's be pals. Let's see how much can I get sneaking around. We're going to work with him. They're going to fully work with this guy. Nobody seems to understand, like, democracy is I'm not even going to say hanging by a thread. I think it's fucking gone. I feel like now we have to win it back.